We didn't plan for this, and what I'm about to tell you still has no explanation. It's the strangest thing that has ever happened to me, or anyone I personally know. I work late hours at a dive bar about 30 minutes from my house. It's not really by choice. It's just how life is when you live out in a rural area. There aren't many jobs close to home, so you take what you can get. The bar itself isn't anything special, but it's steady work, and most nights are quiet, uneventful. That night felt no different. My shift passed like any other, and after closing everything up, I got in my car and started the drive home. The road was empty, just long, winding turns cutting through woods and farmland. No traffic, no lights, nothing. I usually like that drive. It gives me time to think, to replay conversations, to zone out. But that night, something felt off. The fog was thick, way thicker than usual. I could barely see a few car lengths ahead. Even my high beams didn't help. It just reflected back, like I was driving into a wall of white. It started to annoy me. I was exhausted, and I knew this would slow me down. About halfway home, I noticed it. A faint, yellow, blinking light, off to the right side of the road. At first, I thought it was just a reflector, or some roadside marker. But as I kept driving, it didn't get closer, didn't fall behind. It just stayed there, blinking at a steady rhythm, moving with me, like it was matching my speed from somewhere deep in the fog. That's when it started to feel wrong. I couldn't even tell how far it was. It was like the fog was messing with my sense of distance. After a minute of watching that light stay in the exact same position, I felt something in my stomach. That kind of feeling you can't explain, but you know it's bad. I slowed down, thinking maybe it would move ahead or disappear, but it didn't. I slowed even more, almost to a crawl. Still the same distance, same rhythm. That's when fear started to creep in. So I stopped the car completely, just to test it. And it stopped too, right there. Same position, same blinking, like it was waiting. I sat there, trying to understand what I was even looking at, debating whether to turn around or keep going. And then it changed. The blinking didn't stop, but the light started getting brighter, stronger, like a flame catching wind. Not faster, just more intense with every pulse, like it suddenly became active. That was enough for me. I decided to leave. I reached to shift into reverse, but then I realized something that made my blood run cold. The engine was dead, completely silent. I never turned it off. There was no reason to. My hands started shaking, and my hands never shake. I poured drinks all day. They don't shake. I tried starting the car again and again. Nothing. Dead. And outside, that light kept getting brighter, brighter, like it was feeding on something. My heart was racing. I was completely alone. No one for miles. I grabbed my phone, thinking I could record it or call someone. But the screen was black, dead. I had at least 20% minutes ago. Now, nothing. And then, without warning, the light exploded into a blinding flash, like a star right in front of me. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I threw my arms up and shut them tight, feeling the intensity of it for what felt like 10 seconds, maybe more. And then just like that, it was gone, completely gone, like it was never there. The fog was still there, the road was still empty, but the light was gone. My heart was pounding. I slowly reached for the ignition one more time, and this time, it started, like nothing ever happened. I didn't wait. I drove straight home, eyes locked on the road, afraid that even looking away for a second would bring it back. But nothing else happened. Nothing ever happened again. I've told this story to everyone, family, friends, even people at the bar. No one has an explanation that feels right. I've heard every theory, but I know what I saw, and I know one thing for sure. It wasn't normal.